I got to start working on this roof on the back of the shed for the lawnmower. To open it.
Yeah, wow.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill with Live Simple, Live Free, and I'm finally going to be able to get around to putting the roof on the back of this shed to cover the lawnmower. Now, a lot of people have said in the past that I really should keep the lawnmower inside the shed. I would really love to do that, but I have bigger plans for the shed for down the road. See, I owned a motorcycle for many years, and I haven't had one in probably 15 years. I had motorcycles when I was younger. I would really like to get another motorcycle, and that's not going to happen this summer, but I'm thinking maybe next summer. I don't know, but I want to keep the motorcycle inside the shed rather than the lawnmower, and I don't have room for both. So that's why I'm building this roof out here now, to cover not only the lawnmower but also all of my tools like shovels and things like that, ladders and all that kind of stuff. And then hopefully when I get a motorcycle at some time in the future, I'll be able to put that inside the shed. So that's my thinking, that's my plan. If the shed was big enough, I'd keep them both in there, but that's not going to happen. So all right, here we go. Okay, so here's how I've decided to handle this where the roof ties in. I had a 2x8 here, fascia, and I ripped it in half. And then I'm going to take the 2x4 rafters for the new roof, slide it in right under there. Now when you attach one rafter to another beside it like this, it's called sistering. So I'm going to sister all of these in. I'll slide it up in there and I'll screw it in here and up there at this angle, probably 3 screws, and that'll make it very strong as it comes down and sits on the beam out there. And then I'll use flashing here. It'll come down and out this way onto the roof. Yeah, I guess that music's a bit much, isn't it? So sorry about that. How about this? There. Is that better? So we've had several weeks of really beautiful weather, and I got this about half done, and all of a sudden the rain came in. It's been raining for the past 3 days, so it's just been sitting here. And now the weather report calls for 70 to 80% chance of rain every day for the next 2 weeks. And I'm not talking afternoon thunder showers, I'm talking rain. So today, this morning, the rain stopped for a couple hours. It's supposed to start again this afternoon, so I'm just going to try to work in between the raindrops whenever I get a short break in the rain, try to get this done so I can get this lawnmower under cover. Well, it's finished. And because of the rain, the project that should have taken me 2 days took me about 2 weeks. I was able to grab an hour here and there in between the rain when it would clear for just a little bit to get this done. And then today, I was just finishing it up and all of a sudden the sun came out. Though it's still supposed to rain again yet this afternoon. But I'm so glad that it's finished. So I put these sides on here to give the lawnmower and the stuff under there a little bit more protection. The weather basically comes from there. That's west, and that's where it usually comes from. So this is already sitting in the lee of the building, but this will help any rain that would blow in from the sides to give a lot more protection there. And I made this at an angle because I didn't want to come down straight down with a post and have to put another like footer in there. And also by putting it at an angle, it makes it a little bit easier to get the lawnmower in and out of there because I can drive it up, you know, underneath of the angle. So that should help a lot. Now it's been raining, like I said, for a long time. And you can see in here, the top of the lawnmower is completely clean. But down here, there's a lot of mud and stuff that have been splattered up there. That's because the rain comes down off the roof and then splatters down right here and splashes up. So I'm going to be putting a gutter, a rain gutter across here to keep that from happening. Hopefully that should take care of most of the mud spraying up. So my next project is to do the siding, and when I do the siding, then I will also do the gutter over there. And then inside here, I'm going to be doing siding on the outside, but inside here I'm going to be putting plywood, or just take off the OSB, and I mean take off the wrap and leave the OSB underneath of it, because I'm going to be putting hooks up here to hang the ladders. And you can see over there I got a bunch of shovels and garden tools and things that have been sitting out in the weather, and they're all rusty and the wood handles are starting to go bad. So I'm going to put hooks up along here to hang all of the garden tools out of the weather. So this is going to be a little bit more than just the lawnmower shelter. And I am very, very pleased with how it's come out. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this project. The next thing I'll be doing on the shed, of course, is the siding. So that won't be the next video we do, but that'll be my next shed video. So until then, thanks for watching. Live simple, live free. You be blessed. Five minutes after I finished that video with the sun shining, it's raining again.